Hello, hello. Have I got a haul for you? 18 books. Oh, I can't wait. Let's see what I got. Hello everyone and welcome back to Through the Pages with Dee. I'm kind of a little bit hyper today. I'm kind of a little bit excited. Me and my daughter went on a little bit of a shopping adventure and we got quite a few books. Yeah, I know I've got quite a few already, but I got a few more. And I've had a few that I've ordered from Amazon that I've been holding on to for a while that you guys haven't seen yet. So I thought today I would do a book haul video and show you the 18 books that I've got. I'm excited, are you? I hope so. So let's start. Let's start here. So I mentioned this in one of my videos and my daughter found it I think it was the weekend of Mother's Day in the UK, and she found this shop and I just wanted to bring it to people's attention. So if you're from kind of where I'm from, and it does say which town I live in on this receipt, so don't come stalking me, okay? I don't need no stalkers. I'm good. I don't need none. But I'm going to show you this just so as I can show you the name if it will show up, which no, doesn't matter. So it's called Books for Less. That's what the actual shop's called, and they are basically selling second-hand books. And oh my goodness, there's lots. I wouldn't say like Barnes and Noble, Waterstones lots, but there's definitely quite a decent amount to pick from. So I've been wanting to get into some, can you see it there? Woo-hoo. I've been wanting to get into some Bernard Cornwell. So I picked it up and the sticker on the front is literally what I paid for it. So first off, how are we going to do this without that blooming light glaring off it? There we go. Bernard Cornwell, I got Stonehenge. So I'm quite looking forward to that because I've been wanting to get into Bernard Cornwell for quite some time. So I picked up Stonehenge. And it was £1. You can't even see it, can you? £1.50. Right here, £1.50. So I thought that was a bargain. Absolute bargain. Oh, you can see it better there. £1.50. Book number 1 from Books for Less. Make sure we get the name right. Books for Less. Then I saw this one. Bernard Cornwell, 1356. Now I did try and do a little bit of research whilst I was I'm looking at my laptop, by the way, to make sure I can see the picture. I did do a little bit of research to try and find out if these were standalones, and the internet kind of died off, so I really couldn't find out, but I hope they are. So this one too, £1.50, 1356, Bernard Cornwell. So I got that one as well. We're going to end up with a humongous pile here. Oopsie. Then I've consistently wanted to try, I'm going to actually peel this sticker off, wanted to try Cormac McCarthy. So I found this, Cormac McCarthy, Outer Dark. Thought it looked quite good, so I picked that one up. Quite interesting. Yeah, like I read the blurb in the shop, like the sound of it. So yeah, picked that one up. So we got that one. So as you can see so far, what did I spend? £1.50, £1.50, so £3, and another £1. That one was £1, a pound sticker. So £4. Then I saw this one. Oh no, I'll tell you what, we'll go this way instead. So I got these two. These are Douglas Adams. If anybody's familiar with Douglas Adams, I'm pretty certain I've heard the name somewhere on BookTube somewhere. So I got these two, Douglas Adams, and they are first book is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. That's why I know it. Light bulb, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and Restaurant at the End of the Universe. So hopefully, now I've realised what I've bought. Oh, D. Now I've realised what I've bought. This should be a good laugh because I know this is meant to be quite funny. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that now. And I'm quite feeling smaller books at the moment. I don't know why. Usually I do like a chonker, but at the minute I'm quite enjoying these little blow throughs. So yeah, So I got those two, £1 each. So what do we say? 4, 5, 6. That's £6 at this one particular shop for what we're on now, 5 books. And then I saw this. I don't know if anybody's familiar with this author or knows anything about this. If you do, let me know in the comments, because I just really liked the cover. I've got to be honest. That's why I bought it. Just like the cover. Don't know the author. Jasper Ford. Don't know the author. If anybody does, let me know if it's any good. But Lost in a Good Book. I just really liked the cover. I thought the cover was super cool. Sort of retro kind of cover. Yeah, I liked that. So, yeah, pick that one up. So that's £7. 6 books in one shop for £7. This is what I mean about bargain hunting. You've got to bargain hunt. You've got to find these shops that are selling these books at £1.50. This is what I spend most of my life doing. I don't begrudge buying a brand new book, absolutely not. Especially if the author's indie. But, you know, if I can find a book for cheap and say it has been read, you know, I don't care that it's been read. So, you know, that means somebody enjoyed it. So off the back of that, some more second-hand books that I bought from Amazon. So the first book I bought from Amazon is the first one of the Prince of Nothing series of R. Scott Baker, The Darkness That Comes Before. Yeah, I picked that up. Now I've been told this is quite mind-melding and quite, you know, can possibly be about quite a bit of a read. I'm okay with that. You know, so long as I can work out the names and work out the places, I'm good with that. So I've got myself some R. Scott Baker. So that looks good. Yeah. And, what's he called? Oh, his name escapes me now and I feel rubbish for that. Anyway, there's a certain YouTuber who raves about R. Scott Baker. If I remember his name, I will slot it in the video with the text format. I'll pop it in there. Right now, his name escapes me, but I love him, and I don't know why I can't remember his name. That's just ridiculous. But yeah, he raves about R. Scott Baker, so I'm looking forward to that. So we got that one. This pile is growing, and I hope it's going to last. Then after Shelf Centered's live and listening to Janny Wirtz on there, I just fell in love with that woman. Haven't read any of her work just yet, but I fell in love with that woman. I did ask her on the live if she would adopt me. She just ignored me. So I don't know whether to take that as an answer or not. I did say I was house trained, but she didn't seem to be interested, so I guess that's a pass maybe. But she just seems super cool. So I got, now this might shine a bit because it is from a library. As in, I bought it second hand from a bookseller selling books from a library. Not that I pinched it from my library, I didn't. So it's got that plastic, you know, safe cover on it. But Sorcerer's Legacy. Janny Wirt's Sorcerer's Legacy. So looking forward to that one. So that'll be my first Janny Wirtz that I've ever read. So hopefully that'll be good. Then I got a big boy from Amazon. Do you know, when this book was cheaper to buy in hardback than in paperback? How weird is that? And the only thing that's wrong with it is the sleeve is a little bit folded a little bit, you know, like it's a bit time tested. It's not ripped, and the book itself isn't damaged underneath. It's just a little bit time tested. So I got Peter F. Hamilton's Pandora's Star. Oh, hang on, let me angle it. There we go. Look at that chonker. Yeah, Peter F. Hamilton is the Commonwealth Saga. Yeah, so looking forward to that. Not a fan of hardbacks, got to be honest, but I think it was something like £3.99. I'm not going to say no at £3.99. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with the fact that it's a hardback. I'll make it work. So those are my second-hand buys, which I think are pretty good. I can't remember what the other two cost me, but it weren't much. It wasn't a great deal. But I do remember that this was like £3.99 against the price of the paperback being something like £10. You know, it's no brainer. You're going to get the cheaper. So I got the cheaper. So then the ones that I've paid full price for, but I don't mind because they're just beautiful. And some of them I really, really wanted. Just off recommendations off BookTube alone. Because I'm crazy like that and that's what I do. So the first one I got, not necessarily in this order, but the first one I've got on my pile to show you is The Bone Clocks by David Mitchell. Now I know that Mr. Jimmy Nuts has read that and very much appreciated it and liked it. So off the back of his recommendation, I picked up the Bone Clocks. So looking forward to that one. Then, where am I going to put them? Oh, we'll have to go back here. Space! I've got no space. I keep asking when I'm on a live, has anybody heard of this author? Nobody's saying anything, so I don't think they have. I think he's an indie author. I've not been able to find him. It seems like the publication is under his name. So I do believe that he is a self-published author. But he's done quite a few books, and I haven't. Every time I've mentioned his name, nobody's saying to me, "Oh yeah, I know who that is." It seems like it's kind of flatline. So I am very excited. You know, I like some horror. I've told you guys I like myself some horror, and these look, because they've got an 18 plus on them. So I mean, it looks like we're delving into territory that might kind of suit my taste where horror's concerned. But anyway, waffle. Here we've got the Blood Splatter books, and it's Psycho Female Dogs. Isn't that cover just amazing? I think that cover is so retro horror. I love it. And there's so many of these. I think, I'm not sure how many there is, but I think there's maybe 15 of these books. So yeah, 18 plus. Looking forward to that one. Yeah. Not a bedtime story for the kids, this one, I don't think. Not that my kids are kids anymore, but, you know, I don't think it's suitable for children with the 18 plus warning on it. So pick that one up. Then, as you know, I recently started with KJ Parker, and I just spotted this one and thought, oh yeah, again, cost will always sway me. Sometimes cover will sway me. And recommendations sway me as well. But every now and again, not relating to this one, every now and again I'll see one where I think, oh, I've not heard anybody talk about that. So I'll pick one of those up as well. But this one is KJ Parker, 16 Ways to Defend a Walled City. Hang on, let me see if I can... Yeah. You're not going to see it, it's too bright. Oh, there we go. Kind of. There we go. Just hang on. I don't know if you can see that, but there we go. I'm trying. This stupid ring light. There. So 16 Ways to Defend a Walled City. KJ Parker. So pick that one up. Then, who was talking about... Oh, again, Mr. Jimmy Nuts was talking about this one. And I told Jimmy in the comments that this was actually turned into a film quite some time ago now. And it starred Anthony Hopkins and Emma Thompson and Hugh Grant. And I thought it was a fantastic film. And it's, again, can we do this? Because it's bright. Can you see that? The Remains of the Day by Kazuo Ishiguro. Hope I said that right. I'm trying to get it so you can see it. No, I'm not winning, am I? Yes. So I picked up The Remains of the Day because the film was amazing. Jimmy Nuts has read the book. And he said he thoroughly enjoyed it, so I picked that up. Then, now have I got... Yes, I've got two of these, so just bear with me a sec, because I may as well go author. So I picked up some Mark Lawrence, because again, I haven't read Mark Lawrence, and I quite fancied some. So I picked up, firstly, One Word Kill by Mark Lawrence. See? Because it's a matte book, no shine. Why can't we just have more of this? Thank you. And everybody gets to see. One Word Kill, Mark Lawrence. Sounds interesting. Pick that one up. Then I also... Well, actually, my daughter, as I said, came shopping with me today. And we pre-ordered the next book I'm going to tell you about. So we got the message to say it was there ready for us. And then she spotted this as the last one. And so she grabbed me this because she's an absolute darling. Ooh. We've got, I don't know if you can see it, The Book That Wouldn't Burn. Very excited for that. Very excited. I know a lot of the booktube community have thoroughly enjoyed this. So I'm very much looking forward to that. So that's two Mark Lawrences. Woohoo! And then, this is the book I ordered. Excuse me. It's beautiful. It's kind of like a hardback in paperback form. It's gorgeous. It's really nice. Can you see it? It's Butter by Asaku Yuzuki. Yeah, I showed you guys the bookmark when my daughter bought me the other books. So this was one of the books that she put on order for me. So yeah, looking forward to that. Sounds really good. Then, I'm having to reach now. I wanted to do some Adrian Tchaikovsky. So I picked up City of Last Chances. Beautiful cover. Even if I didn't know that Adrian Tchaikovsky was such a renowned author, I think I would have just bought this book off the cover alone, because I'm a girl, and that's what girls do. See, I may come across as not such a girly girl at times, but on the odd occasion, book covers and such will get me, and this one did, because one of my favourite colours is red, so it tempted me in. So yeah, I think that's absolutely gorgeous. So I got that. Adrian Tchaikovsky, City of Last Chances. Very nice. And I presume some of you out there have read that, so yeah, maybe you can just drop me a line in the comments and say, really good, really enjoyed that day. You know, and last but not least, a hardback again, but again, I'm a sucker for covers. I can't help myself. So I picked up, and now I know this lady is quite renowned for her book, The Bear and the Nightingale, which I have there. Catherine Arden, Bear and the Nightingale. I know a lot of people have loved that book. I just haven't got round to it just yet, but I will do at some point. So, following off the back, I've actually maybe read the first chapter, and then I wouldn't say I necessarily DNF'd it, but what I would say is that I wasn't in the mood for that particular book at that particular time. So I just haven't gone back to it as yet, because booktuber's life. So many books, so little time, and you have to make your choices, and it's just so difficult because you want to read everything, and you just can't read everything. If I could have, say, 7 me's, and every single one of them, I could feel exactly what they're reading. Oh, that would be amazing. If I could just have 7 of me, and we were all reading all different books at the same time, but I could store every single story that every other me has read, that would be heaven. It would be heaven. Anyway, waffling. The Warm Hands of Ghosts by Catherine Arden. How beautiful is that? Sprayed edges. You gotta love some sprayed edges. And then, just bear with me. Look at those pages. Oh. I know this isn't broken binding one, it's just from Waterstones, but look at that. Just beautiful. So yeah, I recognised the author from The Bear and the Nightingale, and I literally just fell in love with the cover because I just thought it was really pretty. So I got that as well, and I've had a little read of that as well, and yeah, it's about World War One. And yeah, it seems quite interesting. Just pop that over there. So that's all the books that I haven't necessarily touched and that are brand new, and some are brand new today, especially these 3. These 3 are brand new today. Butter and Adrian Tchaikovsky and Mark Lawrence, The Book That Wouldn't Burn. Those are brand new today, as are the second-hand books. And another one that I had from Amazon that I've had for maybe, say, a week now, I think. But I have started reading it. I would say I am potentially 60% in, give or take 55, 60% in, is the Wickwire Watch by Jacqueline Hagan. Oh, this is good. I had to, I picked this up because of John Minton, Talking Story, and the review he gave it, and then I watched his interview with Jacqueline Hagan as well, and just listening to that lady's life, wow. She was in the RAF. I actually, which feels like a lifetime ago now, believe it or not, did do a little stint in the Air Training Corps, believe it or not. many moons ago now, I did a little stint in the Air Training Corps, and that sort of brought me in. And the fact that she has this love for Dickens, Charles Dickens, as do I, and some influence has gone into her characters, which you can tell massively. But I'm not going to go into that right now. I want to review this book independently, as a separate thing. But oh my, do I love this book. Yeah, it's so good. And yeah, I just had to say to John, 7 pages in, oh, this book, it's amazing. It's so good. Anything that has a Dickens feel to it, because I am a huge Charles Dickens fan. Christmas Carol is my ultimate book, my all-time ultimate book. Book, film, play, doesn't matter. If it's Christmas Carol by Dickens, I'm in, because it's my absolute favourite. My favourite adaptation on screen is George C. Scott. Don't anybody come at me. I know Muppets is good, Muppets Christmas Carol, but George C. Scott, perfection. He is Scrooge to me. So yeah, I just adore anything Dickens, and this has huge Dickens elements. I was trying to readjust the name Dickens then, but that didn't work, did it? I just made myself look stupid, so it's all good. I'm always making myself look stupid. It's no bother. So yes, 18 books. I would pick them up, but you know, I have fibromyalgia. I'm not about to cause myself 3 days in bed by doing that. But there's my little book haul. Not so little, really. And I'm hoping that if things go to plan, that myself and my daughter will potentially be doing another book haul around near my birthday. And as you all know, I've said it enough times, it's 1st of April because I'm going to go live. And I would like to think that I would potentially need to have the stacks on the floor, because I today put away either 3 or 4 books at Waterstones. One of them being, now I know I said I don't like hard books, but hard books. I know I said I don't like hardbacks, but I spotted, and there was only one of it in Waterstones, and it's a bit like when I found my Dracula copy. I had to have it, so I asked the lady at Waterstones would she put it to one side for me, and she said yes. And knowing that information, then I think I grabbed another 3 or 4 books. I said, would you put them to one side for me? And she said yes. So people like this are only giving exuberance to my ridiculous book, ailments. I can't think of the right word, but I just can't help myself. If I see a pretty book and I know the author, then that's double trouble. And it's been spoke about on BookTube. Then there's triple trouble, because I have to then have it by whatever means I can. And that can potentially get me in trouble. But hey, just wait till I show it you. It's H.P. Lovecraft. That's all I'm going to say. It's a chunker of a hardback, and it is stunning. So yeah, that's one I've put away, and I think another three books. I need help. Somebody needs to stop me. Literally stop me. Just don't allow me to go in Waterstones or any other reputable bookstore anymore, because it's a terrible condition that I suffer with, and I think we need to come up with a name for it, and then we can have meetings like AA and talk it out, and then afterwards go to Waterstones and buy a book and have a coffee. No, seriously. Anyway, right, so that's all from me today. Just wanted to share with you my little book haul. That's not so little. And yeah, that's all I've got for today. Oh, just quickly, I had a fantastic little conversation on Twitter this morning with a lovely homegrown lad from my neck of the woods. Kind of. I mean UK by that. And we were having a bit of a chat, and yeah, I'll inform you more when that comes through, because that is very exciting. and what we've discussed is also very exciting. So there's definitely going to be something happening from the back of that. So yeah, I'm excited about that, but I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'll go into more detail in the next coming weeks, and you guys need to watch that. You guys need to look out for that, because this will benefit you guys too. So yeah, I will mention that in a different video. But for today, that's me. I'm done. Hope you enjoyed these 18 books, or if anything inspired you to go out and buy or read or hire from your local library, please do comment it down below. If there's anything that you particularly liked that you've read, let me know. Do the usual things, like if you will, subscribe if you will, share it if you will. It just, gives me more people to bore with my ramblings. But yeah, this has been my March book haul. I don't doubt that I will be here again showing you more books soon, because with my birthday coming up, that's pretty much all I've asked for is books. But yep, that's me. Watch out for Monday's video. May post a short over the weekend, you never know. But Monday's video. And until then, I'm Dee, and I will see you guys through the pages. Take care.